Humphrey Bogart, known for his tough-as-nails persona in films like Casablanca and The Maltese Falcon, was the epitome of cool. But what many fans never noticed was that Bogart suffered from premature hair loss well before hitting it big. His balding was a source of quiet insecurity, which he masked using finely crafted wigs and clever camera angles. Yul Brynner famously embraced his baldness later in life, turning it into a defining trademark. However, before he rose to fame as the King of Siam in The King and I, Brynner actually wore wigs early in his career to conform to Hollywood's expectations of leading men. Archival photos from early television appearances in the 1940s show him sporting thick, styled hereditary artificial. Sean Connery will forever be remembered as the first and, arguably the best James Bond, suave, dashing, and every bit the ideal spy. Few knew that Connery began losing his hair in his early 20s. By the time he filmed Dr. No in 1962, he was already wearing a custom-made toupee. Every single Bond film he starred in involved elaborate hair prep, with stylists brought in to ensure continuity. It wasn't until his post-Bond career that Connery began appearing more publicly without his wig. Notably in The Untouchables, a 2025 exhibit at the British Film Institute includes one of his original Bandera tupa still intact, bringing newfound appreciation for his behind-the-scenes effort to maintain the Bond image. Danny Kaye, the multi-talented entertainer known for his roles in White Christmas and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, had audiences in stitches with his comedic timing and energetic performances. But beneath the humor was a reality he worked hard to keep hidden: progressive hair thinning. Kaye relied on subtle, stage-friendly wigs that blended seamlessly with his natural look. His transformations were so good that even his fellow cast members were often unaware. In a 2025 documentary about Golden Age entertainers, a former stylist revealed the lengths Kaye went to in preserving his on-stage persona, noting that he even rehearsed with his wig on to avoid any last-minute mishaps. Fred Astaire was the very image of elegance, grace, and style. Whether he was dancing across a ballroom floor or crooning in a top hat and tails, Astaire seemed perfect in every frame. But unknown to many fans, he began experiencing hair loss as early as his 30s. His solution: a series of finely tailored wigs that allowed him to maintain his polished image without skipping a beat. Literally, he reportedly had several wigs made for different dance routines to ensure they wouldn't shift mid-spin. In 2025, a museum exhibit in Los Angeles showcased his famous top hats and the custom wig mounts hidden inside, fascinating fans all over again. While these stars dazzled us on screen, off-camera, they faced the same insecurities as anyone else. Hair loss may seem like a trivial issue today, but during the golden age of Hollywood, image was everything. Studios would go to great lengths to ensure their actors appeared flawless. For these five legends, wigs became a way to maintain confidence and public admiration, yet their talent, not their hair, is what truly made them unforgettable. Interestingly, the use of wigs hasn't gone out of style, it's just become more open. In 2025, many stars proudly embrace hairpieces. Whether for performance, fashion, or personal preference, the stigma that once plagued leading men and women of Hollywood is fading, and the conversation around hair and image is evolving. The truth is, what we see on screen often hides deeper stories of personal struggle and resilience. These five stars wore wigs not out of vanity, but out of a desire to meet the impossible standards of their time. Their stories remind us that even icons face challenges and that their greatness has little to do with what's on their head and everything to do with what's in their heart. So the next time you watch a Golden Age classic, you might see more than just a great performance. You'll see the quiet courage behind the scenes.